The might of Biafran Liberation Force has been felt. Anamwakasef. When Simon Eber was saying this thing, so many of you did not understand. He said this is a joke. That bring everybody that you want to bring to Imo State, to Biafran land. It is a joke. Hey, this is one of the things that I will keep pointing, that Echebiri, the might, it shows that men dare. It shows that men gallant, men quarter Korea gym. Over 100 Zulu militaries have felt the impact. The Zulu terrorists have felt the impact, and that's one thing I will keep saying, and that's one thing I will keep speaking about. Very clear donations, very, very clear donations. It's all about choice. It's all about facts. It's all about figures. There's not two ways about it. You see? And you can see what Simon Eber said. In the next few days, Imo State will be under attack by Nigerian Islamic terrorists. And it's already happening. But there's another tweet that I want to bring to your notice, which I said a day before yesterday. You see, that time when we will be too cold has passed. Ever since they kidnapped Mazen and the Kano, it's now more like Biafrans have been scattered all over the world. But one thing they fail to realize is that no matter how these people have been scattered, somebody will still be summoned. That Nnamdi Kanu made everything available. See what they say? He said about 15 Saudi Arabian mercenaries arrived in Imo State to fight Biafran liberation. It is funny. And at the same time, an insult on us. You are bringing just 15 working ghosts to come and fight in our land, all the way from Saudi Arabia. Get their body bag ready. 100 terrorists. Because as long as you come to Biafran land and begin to kill Biafrans unprovoked, Bano, you could say on a Biafra now. You could say, because you are indirectly telling us that we don't have any right to live. That's what you are telling us. We do not have any right to live, and that is bad. So self-defense, I will keep saying, is not a problem, and 100 of them have been taken down. And the earlier they understand the facts and the preachings that we have been making to avoid scenarios like this, that is when everything will fall better. Everything will go as planned. Yes, scenarios have keep playing out, and have keep playing out, and have keep playing out, and have keep playing out. And forever and ever, more expositions will be made. And by so doing, we are now at the point of helping ourselves to achieve greater heights. And no matter what the point is, we are going to win in a very, very supernatural way. That victory that we have been praying for will definitely come. And that's it. We must realize this figure of fish and pay very close attention to what I'm about to list to you, so that you know that Biafra is truly at war. It's very important we find out and notice all these things. Now, over 15 Saudi Arabian mercenaries are in Biafra land. 4 fighter jets from the British Empire in Biafra land. Over 1,000 soldiers in Biafra land. 14 powerful armored tanks are in Biafra land. Gunship, and so many of them are in Biafra land. And here's what PM Simon Eber has to say. In the next few days, Imo State will be under attack by Nigerian Islamic terrorist government and Hope Uzodinma The Biafran Liberation Army have the mandate to protect every community in Imo State. In order to achieve this, the directive has been given by the Biafran Republic government in exile to engage and deal mercilessly any gun-carrying person from terrorists to terrorists. If you are in Imo State, as they turn the state to battleground, stay indoors with your families. A very simple way. You people don't know what is happening. Imagine what I just mentioned from the beginning. You see, I will say it again and I will keep saying it, that Biafra has become a place where if we are not careful enough, if we don't do the needful enough, then in every possible way, in every possible things that is going to play out, most importantly, our world is going to be filled with so much unintelligent people. We cannot watch selfish governors. We've had them in the past. Just look at what's happened in Abia State. I will keep making that reference. Imagine if it was your family that you saw among the 80 bodies that they was decomposing. If your family member was among them, how are you going to feel? Because some people are busy trying to defect the whole situation. And that's where the problem is. Truly, that is where the problem is. You are trying to defect the whole situation. You are trying to make it look as if those who are fighting that very battle are actually one of the most careless people. And this is what they have sent to Imo State. For what exactly? Just for election. It's not that there's no war. There's no war. But this is what they sent to Imo State. And that's the problem. You are sending 15 Saudi Arabian mercenaries, armored tanks, thousands of soldiers, gunship for just election. That tells you the level of criminality that is about to play out. That should just give you the best clue. And if the Biafrans raise their gun and decide to defend, you say they are terrorists. Yes, that's what you call them. We've never heard anywhere in Biafran land that somebody wear a bomb vest and go and commit bombing. We've never heard. It is always defense, and go Biafra, go as opposing and support the whole movement. You are fighting your fellow Biafrans. That is where the errors have occurred. We must be committed in whatever we are doing. And you see, after this whole situation and after this whole game, more broader knowledge will be enlightened. And our world will be filled with so much interesting things. If we continue to play around like cowards, these guys will ruin our lives. There's no two ways about it. These guys will ruin our lives. By so doing, you'll be very surprised how they successfully or succeededly do that stuff. So we must stand up to our mission. We must tell these people that, see, enough is enough. Enough is enough. And by so doing, we will be at the proper end to restore Biafra. But Biafran Liberation Army are already stand by. They are ready to defend Biafra land. And that is the sweetest part of it. So they can send it because it's a joke. That's what PM said. We are waiting and we're going to defend Biafra at all costs.